Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 5 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew the Captive Curse. Let's head out into the hallway here. Oh, disco music.
Nancy, it's Marcus. Cell phone reception is notorious up there. Give me a call back on the landline in your room.
Okay, we better go call Marcus, who is apparently now available. He's the one who hired us for this.
It's locked.
This mystery. Danger, fire hazards. It's a very informative graphic. And we don't have a key, so we can't get in there. Oh, that's too bad. Let's go talk to Marcus then. He is... Oh, here we go. We want to go this way, and then we need to go up to our room. There's definitely a little bit of a maze in this castle. Oh, we haven't looked at this yet. Die Freiherr's Tochter. Freiherr's Daughter, 1542. Portrait damaged by fire in 2006. Though attempts were made to keep the portrait in its original state, some restoration work was required. So this is kind of a restored painting from 1542. That is an old painting of the Freiherr's Daughter. Interesting. Okay. Let's give Marcus a call.
Marcus here.
Hi, it's Nancy.
So, what's everything look like at the castle? Have you got everything under control?
So far.
Great. I'm on my way down. I'm about 4 hours away, but I'll try to be here if you need me. Thanks again for helping me out. It'd be great to have the whole thing tied up by the time I get in.
I'll do my best.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm bringing some foreign investors to the castle tomorrow. Big money, big-time investors. I mean like stupid rich. Like, happy birthday, I got to that town in France you wanted rich. I want everything tied up with a neat bow. Signed, sealed, delivered stamps, the whole 100 yards. You're like my personal stylist here. You gotta make me look good.
Stylist? I'm here to get rid of the monster, right?
Nancy, business is built on metaphors, fast talking itself, aggrandizing anecdotes. Like the time the Prime Minister told me that my yacht was fantastic.
Right.
I knew you'd be a fast learner. That's my favorite type of learner. Favorite type of car, too. You prove yourself to me. In this case, I see big things in your future. Look at me. I started out small like you. Now I've got 4 houses. 3 in Berlin and 1 somewhere. Told my realtor to surprise me. Really should track it down someday. Also, I own a castle, but you know that.
Why would you have 3 houses in the same town? That seems excessive and unnecessary. If you can afford 4 houses, why don't you get them in a different town?
Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
No, other than that it was a terrible timing, which is rude, by the way. I don't deal with these sort of things. I hire people to do it for me. I'm big picture, Nancy, like a dinosaur's yearbook. I don't do small print.
What can you tell me about Anya?
Anya's Anya, always has been. I was surprised to find out she was working at the castle, but that's synchronicity for you.
Why were you surprised she was working here?
We used to date.
You and Anya? Really?
Yeah, it was years ago.
She didn't mention that.
Well, I'm not surprised. The breakup didn't exactly go well. Well, no breakup goes well, right? That'd be weird. Anya was pretty upset and she ended up acting a little strange.
Strange how?
It's not really... It wouldn't be very gentlemanlike to get into what went on. Let's just say she is the reason that I make sure my shoes are tied before I break up.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I'm just being dramatic. It was rough. We got through it. When I find out she was working at the castle, it was weird at first, but stranger things have happened. Look, Anya and I have had our problems. But in business, skill comes first. She's very good at her job, and customers love her. That's good enough for me.
You're the one who broke up with Anya?
Yes, I'd rather not get into the specifics, but I did end the relationship.
What do you think of Carl?
He's not my ideal manager, but he does an adequate job when he's not working on that game of his, that is.
Have you tried Carl's game?
No. I do not play games, but if I did, I would not play them with Carl.
Ouch.
What do you know about Renata?
Nothing. Is that a person?
Yes, she's a traveling storyteller.
Oh, okay. I'll add that to the list of things that you seem to think that I need to know.
Why do you insist that everyone dress up?
The castle isn't a hotel, Nancy. I'm not renting out a room. I'm providing an experience. I want our guests to create memories that they'll never forget during their visit here.
Like seeing a monster?
Are you implying that I'm behind the monster sightings?
Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
It is so far out of the realm of possibility that it has crossed the sea of you are wrong and landed in the realm of ludicrous accusations. But I do admire your thoroughness. Good hustle.
I'll let you go. Bye.
See you later.
That was interesting. Will Ned talk to us yet?
Hello, you've called Ned's telephone. Please leave a telephone message.
Oh, Ned's still mad at us, and I can't blame him, honestly. What? Hello? Oh!
It's the monster! He struck again! Quickly! Follow me to the courtyard!
Uh-oh. He struck again? He set a tree on fire?
What happened here?
It has gotten past the gates! This has never happened before! Nancy, this is different now. You better leave.
No, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
That is not a smart move! I'm going to tell Marcus that whatever happens to you is no longer my responsibility!
I'd better find a way to put out that fire, and fast.
Carl is freaking out. Okay, let's get some water from the well. I mean, you guys did leave the gates wide open. It kind of makes sense that if something was in the forest, it could easily get through the gates. You should keep them closed if you want to keep people out. Or monsters out, or whatever out. Okay, let's toss our water on the fire here. Why did it set a fire? Also, how did it set a
did
fire?
some major damage out here. There's something strange stuck in that door.
So it, like, attacked somebody's door, it looks like? It threw a rock through the window, or maybe punched the window and scratched at it?
What a peculiar-looking burr. If I can find out where it's from, that could help me track the monster.
Ooh. I want to ask what happened with the monster, obviously. Well, that's problematic. I wonder if we can... See, the gate's wide open. Of course it came into the courtyard. Geniuses. I mean, can we go and look in the woods? It's so dark. Look at all the stars. It's kind of pretty. If it wasn't also, you know, terrifying. This appears to be something of a maze. And we can just wander through the forest, I guess. This gives me definite Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake vibes. Wandering through a forest and hoping you can make it out.
That's the same kind of burr that I found in the storefront.
Oh, okay.
Ow! I'd better find a way to clear a path first.
We could do that with our giant scissors, right?
It's not working. These need sharpening.
Okay, they can't be that dull. You gotta be able to at least get something out of them. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. We figured out... Oh, I'm gonna call in the woods.
Nancy, call me back on the landline.
Oh, okay, I'll call you back on the landline, Marcus. I guess now we gotta find a way back out of the woods, because that was the only thing we needed to find was the burrs, wasn't it? Ooh. Okay, wait. Maybe we just go back this way? How did we get here? That is the question. And then probably go to the right, and then maybe down this way. Aha! Aha! We're free! Okay, we made it into the woods and out of the woods without getting attacked by a monster. That is helpful. Okay, Marcus wants us to talk to him, and then maybe we should talk to some of the other characters about what just happened. I mean, there was a monster in the courtyard. That's kind of a big deal, isn't it? Okay, let's go talk to Marcus. Even though we were literally just...
I'd better find something else to wear. I really wish I had my suitcase.
That's helpful. Oh, wait, what? Nancy, for you to put on. I mean, now that I'm drenched from a water bucket. There's my clothes, okay. The old water above the door trick. I wonder who that could have been. Okay, let's call Marcus first.
Marcus here.
Do you believe that the monster could be real?
If it is, I know a guy who will pay through the nose for movie rights.
That didn't exactly answer my question.
Didn't it?
Is that literally all you wanted to talk to me about?
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was a short conversation. Ned, will you talk to me now that I'm in, danger? Because there was a fire?
Hello, you've called Ned's telephone. Please leave a telephone message.
Oh, I guess not. Should we update Frank maybe real quick?
Hello?
I could really use some money. Can you wire me something? Let's see.
I've met everyone here. It's a pretty strange bunch.
How so?
Well, Carl, the leader here, is off in his own world working on elaborate board games. It's Anya who seems to be running things.
What's she like?
She's certainly no pushover. She's also a little difficult to read.
Who else is there?
There's Renata. She's a traveling storyteller.
Interesting. What's she like?
I'm not sure. She can be a little cryptic. There's something she's hiding.
Knowing you, you'll get to the bottom of it in no time.
Then there's Lucas, security guard's son. Loves causing trouble. Seems obsessed with pulling pranks.
Yep, that's pretty common.
Really?
Oh yeah, I had a prank phase. So did Joe.
What made you stop?
Got too busy. I think I still have a notebook full of ideas somewhere, although most of the ideas involve variations on the bucket of water over a door theme. Gotta love the classics. Who do you think is behind the monster?
I don't know. It might not even be any of them. The people here seem to think that the same monster has been attacking the castle for years, maybe even centuries. Have you ever heard of anything like that before?
Interesting. Well, nothing could live that long. Maybe it's a handy scapegoat.
A scapegoat?
Well, growing up, every time Joe broke something, he'd blame me. I'd do the same to him. Maybe whenever someone does something really awful, they take advantage of this monster story to throw suspicion off of themselves.
I could really use some money.
Try seeing if there is anything you can do for the people around the castle.
Bye.
See ya!
There is. I mean, Carl will give us money if we play his game. But other than that, not much. Okay, so Marcus really didn't want to talk to us much, but now we're wearing a weird dress because we got water dumped on us. So, fun times. Let's maybe check in with the other characters and see what they think about this monster sighting.
What are you wearing, Nancy? Change out of that this instant!
What's the matter? It's just a costume for the celebration. It was left in my room.
Who left that in your room?
I don't know. It was just there with a note to put it on. I still don't see what the big deal is.
Change out of it now!
Jeez.
No, change first. We will talk later.
Renata is very upset about my dress. Not quite sure why me wearing traditional German garb is so terrifying to her. We'll have to follow up on that. Let's talk to Carl a little bit.
Nancy, glad you're here. Big news! The International Board Card and Dice Commission has announced that they will be accepting new games for review. That means I can send Raid in.
That's great news.
Only
What?
I have very bad luck is a simple way of explaining it. Always have.
But this doesn't seem bad.
Not yet, but you'll see. Nothing good ever just happens, not in my life at least. I'm sorry you don't want to hear any more of my old man problems. I actually need your help.
With what?
Since you're the best raid player I've met, will you help me create a new character? I know this probably won't work out, but I want it to be perfect.
Sure.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I just knew you'd help. Maybe with your help, this wouldn't be such a disaster. I'd like you to help me come up with a new character. It is going to be based on the bear-skinned creature from the old tales. Should it be male or female?
Definitely female. Girl power.
Female.
Thanks.
Let's see.
This thing, what is it? Why does everyone just call it the monster?
Honestly, there is not much we know about it.
What do you mean?
Most of us have only seen the destruction it leaves behind.
But it still seems like you would know enough about it to at least give it a name. After all this time?
I heard it had a name long, long ago. The villagers, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they knew the monster. They would leave food for him deep in the woods. They were all terrified of him, of course, but so were the wolves. If they kept the monster fed, he would not bother them, and they could raise their livestock in peace. But one night, the monster broke into the castle and kidnapped the Freiherr's only daughter. He was broken-hearted and decreed that the monster be killed on sight. He demanded that the townsfolk no longer leave food in the woods. It was forbidden to speak the monster's name in town.
Was his daughter ever found?
No one knows. No one even knows how true the story is. It was a long time ago. But there are many stories like it that happened in these walls.
Scary.
Have you seen a burr like this before?
Let me see. Yes, I've seen something like that out in the woods.
What do you think of Marcus?
He does not know what he's doing. He thinks we should all listen to him because he has a briefcase. Any fool can get one of those things, and anyway, they are silly. What is this, 1986? Not anymore, it isn't.
What do you think of Renata?
Did you know that Anya wants her to go? I don't understand why. She's such a great storyteller. This isn't the first time she's come here, you know. Although it was before my time, she knows a lot about this place.
Anya told me she likes Renata.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Maybe she's trying to impress you by pretending to be far friendlier than she actually is.
Ooh, shade.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Shots fired. Yeah, Anya and Carl do not get along. Let's see. What do Lucas and Anya have to say about the monster? Let's go this way. Okay, here we go. Gift shop. Hey, you.
Nancy, what happened? You look very sad.
Oh, it's nothing.
I know what nothing looks like, and that is not nothing. That looks like, boy trouble. You do not even need to confirm. I know I am right.
How did you...
I know that look. I've seen it in the mirror many times. What happened?
It's a long story. He's upset that we don't spend enough time together. And I said some things I shouldn't have said.
Well, you can always talk to me about it. Us girls have to stick together.
Thanks.
I guess let's talk about boys now.
I need some boyfriend advice.
You came to the right place.
I think I need to apologize, but at the same time, he needs to let me live my life. Of course, I want him to be a big part of it, but I don't know how to explain that.
Well, luckily, this one's easy. For me, at least, as the advice giver. Tell him exactly what you just told me.
That's it?
That's it. Talk it through. Relationships are like plants. They grow stronger if you talk to them. That one works better in German, I think.
Thanks. I'll give it a shot.
I know it will work. Oh, when I was your age, I had the most wonderful boyfriend. The whole world was always just so perfect when we were together. There's nothing like love to bring order to a scattered world.
Did you and Marcus date?
Yes, but that was a long time ago.
Were you two serious?
We were. Or at least we thought we were. You know how it is. But that's all in the past now. We chat every now and again for work, but that's about it.
So Marcus is okay with you working here?
He wasn't at first, but he asked around and found out I do a good job. We both decided to be mature about it.
It sounds like these monster stories are all pretty old.
Maybe that's why we're all so afraid of this thing, whatever it is. It's from that old world, just like this castle is. I don't think we have what it takes to make it in that world anymore.
That might be true.
I didn't always think so, but... Remember the last time you were somewhere when the power went out? There is that split second before you reach for the flashlight, where it feels like the bottom is dropping out of the room and you just want normal back. And for that second, there is this part of you is so scared that it will never be back. That's what it's like when I hear the monster.
Did you leave this costume out for me?
No. Someone must have left it out for you for the festival. It looks great on you. Huh.
What?
Oh, that dress. It just looks really familiar. I wonder where I've seen it before.
What's with the glass display?
Ah, you noticed. Glass-blowing tradition is very strong in the areas around Bavaria. We do quite a bit of glass-blowing here ourselves. Normally we have demos, but it's been so hectic here the last few days, we'd had to stop them for the moment.
You make glass here in the castle?
Oh, yes. I wish you could see it. Glass is everyday magic. Out of all this power and fire comes something delicate and strange. It's sad how easy it is to forget just how odd and beautiful a simple piece of glass can be.
I guess so.
It's one of the old things. Renata is always saying the old things are the best. Do you think she's right?
Sure, I guess.
She might be right. But you could also say that the monster is also one of the old things.
Can I see the glass shop?
Oh, sorry. It's locked until everything settles down. Only Carl and I have keys, but we're both too busy to supervise anyone down there at the moment. Sorry, Nancy.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.
I love how she always says Carl's name with so much disdain. Carl. Alright, fellow detectives, I think I'm going to leave this part right here. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon.